Allô, allô.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes.
DJ kata 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 kata. Sound yeah. Ndakazimije. Biterwa n'umuntu wana.
Umva ndashaka gushyiraho ino kamera kugira ngo ndebe ko yagiyemo neza.
Yes, rimwe. Yaje rimwe. Kandi
Yaje.
kandi
Iri hano hasi. Okay.
eba
Iriho dore ngiyi hano.
eba mubare dukoresha. Mbese zirazindi.
Ziriya nazo indi iriho mwana.
Done.
Shyiraho kangahe urebe. Ziriho mwana.
kandi
kama
Eh?
mugende musetinga kushyiramo light nziza.
Umva. Isi gabanya
hano hejuru cyane
light. Ongera ugabanya. Gabanya. Oya yarapfunze. Nyine ubone harimo green man cyangwa se shiraho filter gutya uzamure kakabonye.
Better when I look at you right there. You make me warm enough and I feel like home. Yeah. You know when I see how you love me, I can do anything just to prove you that my fancy it go away. Would you go away with me? Away. All time I had these things now I don't know. Sinshaka kugenda ni wowe utumanuza, wowe utumankunda ibyo ubunkorera
sinzi uko washinuye ngibicu nkomera ku byo twasezeranye. I don't know why, oh I don't know why.
nawe ukuntu ndeba you want me, yeah. Nkunda uko utabeshya you love me, better hold me high. I will never ever go for your love, baby.
I go stay,
For your love,
I'm gonna walk through your ways.
for this
We got to
love,
run the city,
for the love.
no matter what they go
You will take me away.
Will you let me take you so far away? Every time me on the bya yo mata shirambi. Wash your mind kuri fem n'uburara. I don't know why sinakuja kule. Go for the time, maybe you know how many pictures I reject for you. You know I gave you my heart, please give me yours. Ruth quit to go, I can never deceive ya. I'm always there for my baby. Since you go and shit, no way and give it to momera kubyo twasezeranye. I don't know why, oh I don't know why.
Now ukuntu ndeba you want me, yeah. Nkunda uko utabeshya you love me, better hold me high. I will never ever go for your love, baby.
I go stay,
For your love,
I'm gonna walk through your ways.
for this
We got to
love,
run the city,
for the love.
no matter what they go
Take me away.
Drinking Hennessy, I hope you see. Say you don't bust my eyeglass, you don't scatter my plans. See my eye, I don't cross. Put me for ambulance. See why you make me bitch. See why you make me bitch. See why you did to me. God save me, please. I know you got me now. I know you got me now. I know know you got me now. Followed you up and down, followed you up and down, followed you up and now I don't lost my mind. Now I don't lost my mind. Now I don't lost my. Now I know you lied. Now I know you lied. Now I know, cause the doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. Used to sing and play my guitar. Now I'm lost in this and bizarre. Everything I do, everything where you talk, I do, everything where you ask, I do. So you don't close my glass, you don't scatter my plans. See my eye, I don't close. You put me for ambulance. See why you make me bitch. See why you make me big. See what you did to me. God save me, please.
Ukiri wa mukobwa namenye ikirungo niki kigufata nkuko wasaga nereta wahora uri ku myako nakosa wakoraga wahora gufunze umekuwa nini kakuloga nani ese ko wahindutse dale make up on your face nigihuha ninjya mu byano uzavuga ko nagutaye kandi wisize
oya nta stress niba udakunze ibyo ubona ngaho ugendere ntabirenze kandi no offense
oya nta stress niba udakunze ibyo ubona ngaho ugendere n'ubundi ntabirenze kandi no offense
wabaye 1 minute man wahagira utarazamuka ese wazubwira iki niyo mpumuro yawe itikora nyiheruka ukikoraho why you wanna be like this Babylon 5 think this baheruka mu bamisi n'ubundi byose ni byisi n'ubundi ntacyo nahombaga ntaho ritarema oya nta stress niba udakunze ibyo ubona
Dear captains, we are waiting. All right. And Ghana, EJ. And Ghana won the toss. Team Rwanda called and lost the toss. And Ghana opted for batting. And I would like to have a word with the winner of the toss.
We're looking forward to make
Ejo. Kuri telefone. Zenye na ni na sonorisation.
Usava cash.
Uyu munsi igihe ejo. Bafite ikibazo y'amabuye. Reka njyarangiye abazi. Mwenye microphone kizipane gakoresha nini?
Check, check, check. Check. Okay, the umpires are walking in. The umpires this afternoon, it's Vicky Prajapati alongside Eric Tusaemungu. And for the teams, Ghana side, no change. Rwanda side, just one change. And that is Subashi Samal, who came in for Wilson. And here we have our opening. And here we have our opening batsman. And our opening batsman, we have Amoluk Sembi. Uh,
2-1. And what happened in the afternoon during the toss is Ghana have won the toss and decided to bet. The squad is unchanged for the Ghana team. Then Rwanda have changed. They've made one change. Young Wilson sitting out and making way for Suba. It's quite interesting that I've seen the Ghana has changed their opening lineup. Rexford has come up. The order is opening up with the usual Amalok Sembi, which means they've got a different strategy today. They are looking forward to level the matches, at least if they end today on a 2-2, which means tomorrow is going to be an interesting counter. And Rwanda, on the other hand, are looking forward to seal the series today. You understand that when they come to play tomorrow, they are not under any pressure whatsoever. So, opening up for Rwanda, the first over is Pankaj Vekaria, and he starts off with a dot. Outside off, I saw Amalok Siembi going for the wide cut shot there and ended up missing, and the result becomes a dot. It's a lovely afternoon here at Gahanga. The conditions are a bit dry now. The sun is out as opposed to the morning game. So, which means that it's also going to show that wicket. I did take a tour on the wicket just after the innings ended, just to have a look at it again. There isn't much to talk about on the wicket there. There's a lot of grass that is covering all the areas, which means it might be favoring the seam balls. I've seen a lot of some jaffas coming in there, the ball taking off, which means the seamers are getting a bit of some assistance there from the grass. But if you are a batter now in these conditions, if you really give yourself some patience enough and you give yourself time to settle down just for a couple of balls, I think you can be able to enjoy your batting. That's another dot again from Prankaj. This Prankaj, I think the change from the Rwanda when he come, if you compare the other games that these guys have played in terms of the opening overs, I think he has bowled decently as opposed to the other bowlers. So today, I think that's also another good plan for the Rwandans in terms of bowling, trying to apply pressure early on especially in the power play, not to allow guys to score as many runs as they would want to. So that should be the plan early on. You understand? Try to restrict them to get around below 5 and 4 runs and over, round about there. Then that's another good ball again. You see now, like what I've said, the wicket, there is a bit of some grass, especially when you are coming from the plantation end there, this way, the other half, from the half of the pitch towards the better. There's a lot of some grass that I've seen there. So that's why I think you see even Prankaj, that's the end that he has been using, and he has come back on that end again, which means he knows that he's getting assistance there. Another dot again, same like these are the lines that we have been talking about all day now. If you can manage to stick to those lines in length, I think you apply pressure. Remember, we talked about winning dot balls every time that you're bowling. Already this over, he has bowled 4 dot balls, and these guys, they just managed to get one. So if you can like try to restrict these guys from scoring freely the first overs, not getting that boundaries, in as much as the field set, he's got 2 guys outside, but try by all means to hit that 6-meter line so that you don't allow these guys to score freely. Another wide swing, but unfortunately it went for a wide. You gotta come back in the ring, you understand, when you're bowling. Try to apply pressure early on. Then you see how the batter's going to boss. If you look at what Ghana have done, is they've moved up their batting order, which means they've got a different plan. Maybe they want to put a lot of runs on the board. I don't know what you think will come again. Katia joining us for the second game. You have seen what is transpired there, the first over there, and you see how the Ghanaians are trying to express themselves, what approach they're trying to use, and you see again Suba again now trying to stray the ball on the leg side, on the offside again, failing to finish up the over very well. You understand? So at this level now, do you really need to be bowling this way? Is it a good start or not?
Thank you, and I think Pankaj, what he's bowling now, he started very well, and now I'm seeing that maybe he's trying to change bowling on another line, but seems like he's bowling a short ball there, but whenever he's bowling straight, and also the line you have been saying, he was not. It was not easy for the batters to hit the ball, but as you have been saying, the bowlers there is a big change now for Rwanda, because Pakaji normally is a very good bowler, and I think this can you can understand that by the previous game, what he did, and he bowled very well, and let's see what is going to happen this game, and hopefully they continue to bowl like this in this line. And previous game they didn't score many runs as the first games they played, but which seems like there is a big change on the both side, the Rwandan side and the Ghana side. So let's see what will happen, and what they will bring us in this inning.
Good one. The score is just after 1 over, and we've seen from the pavilion end there, Zapi coming in. Zapi has stood in the morning game. He bought some good line and length, and he took some crucial wickets. So I think at this point of time, he's hoping forward to carry on with that form, trying to get that ball to come. And look, we have talked about them being consistent, bowling a bit more fuller, trying to draw these guys forward to drive. I think that length has worked for them early in the morning. So let's see if we can, like, sort of started off with a short ball, goes for a couple of bounces for 4. And you know, I keep saying this now. You've got a fine leg in, you understand, then you drop. You've got a fine leg in, you've dropped an extra cover guy is sweeping on the boundary, you've already third him. And with that kind of a field set, what does that tell you as a bowler? Where do you need to be really bowling now when you've got those 2 guys sweeping at the deep outside? Do you really need to bowl short on the body line, or you need to be bowling more full, make them drive to those guys that are patrolling the boundary on the offside? like this, was shot, it was stopped. You gotta make use of your fielders. You understand? You can't not bowl the opposite. So I think, judging from that previous ball that went for four, to me is if I am the captain, I think the bowler is not like bowling according to the way we have planned. You understand? So it's things like that that as a bowler you need to think. Okay, fine. What is my captain really wanting me to do? You understand? So another good ball. Let's see if they race for the way to the boundary. They just settle for one. A good cover drive from Amalok. He seems to be in form. But he just sometimes gets lost in between his innings now. But if he is able to control the innings, he's such a kind of a player whereby if he bats long and bats through, he can pile up some runs there.
Yeah, I totally agree with you about how Bola is bowling. I think he should bowl according to his field set. As you have been saying, he dropped this the extra cover. Oh, that's a drop, and there was a chance there for getting a wicket, Ari, but they have been dropped. This is a big chance, and seems like Ghana is really hung of getting more runs, as more runs they can make in the first overs. So that is a chance Rwanda have lost. This was a strong wicket. And that was a big shot as well. And Amaluk seems like he's on the form. A good fumble there. There was a chance of run out, but there was a fumbling there. And if bowlers can keep bowling on that line, they can get a wicket easily, and also make the batters drive, let them drive, and they have to stop bowling short balls, because whenever they bowl short balls, they are being hit for boundaries. Yet that is not really needed at this time in the second over. So let's see if bowler can change something.
They rush away for a single there, a quick single. Then the stumps has been broken, but it seems like there's no problem. You see, the chances again. It has started again. That's a drop chance, easy catch to take, but it went begging. So it's some of the things that you wouldn't want to regret later on during the innings, and the innings goes by. So it's something that you would want to regret, and I think these guys they don't need to repeat the same mistake they did yesterday. You understand? When those chances like that come your way, you gotta take them. But anyway, let's see how the reply is gonna be. And the most important thing is for Ghana is they are on 14 for no loss after 2 overs. I think they will be smiling there for that chance that they've been given back to them. And also going again there with how the approach that Rexford is using. I think he's trying to go hard at the ball. You know, trying to force things that are not in his way. You know, in as much as he has been sent up the order, but I would really like to be interested to understand exactly what is exactly his job, what is he supposed to do, because it seems like he wants to go at everything that is bored at him. Maybe it's the plan of the team, or no, but otherwise, even if you are given that opportunity or that instruction, whatever that you can call it, to go and go at the ball, but do you really need to go to the balls that are not in your zone? Or you gotta wait for that loose delivery, then that's the one that you take on the bundle. But a wicket from here, if you lose a wicket from here, pressure will start building up. So it's things like that this is a better when you're betting. You gotta bear that in your mind that, okay, fine, do I really need to throw my wicket away when I still have got time to bet? Another shot in wide. Dot again. The thing is, every time these guys try to go hard at the ball, they end up mistiming. They end up finding fielders, or they end up missing the ball. So as a betting team, those are some of the things that you need to deal with and need to come up with. Find what strategy do we use with in regards to balls that are coming on the offside. How do we score them? That's another wide. That's a wide swing again. You talked about control and consistency again. Early on, this is what you're setting the tone early up the order. You talked about it, Kathy, about control and consistency. Do you see Suba being the guy who is able to be doing that?
Yeah, sorry. I think Pankaj, he really needs to stay on a good line where he was bowling, because he's a good bowler, and whenever he bowls on a good line, it is being hard to the batters to hit the ball, and yet it seems like batters are going for every ball, just hunger for looking for many runs, and using power play. So I think bowlers really need to be consistent, as you have been saying. They really need to bowl to have that consistent and bowl in on a good line where the batters cannot hit them easily. And as you are saying, whenever he bowls on a good line, it is being hard for the batters to score. So I think the bowlers really need to have that consistent and stay on the one side. Whenever you do something good, you really need to keep that. You don't need to change looking for wicket or something like that, because whenever you do that, a wicket will just come easily. But if you try to change so many things, you will end up losing wicket, and also giving a chance to the batters to score as many runs as they can.
The score is currently on 16 for Nolos. After 2 overs, we're getting into 30 over. Another dot to end the over. 16 for Nolos.
And this brings us to the end of the third over. And on board, it is 16 runs for no loss.
End of the 30 over, 16 for no loss. Amalok Sembi on 8, and Rexford Bakum on 5. Still continuing from the pavilion end, Zapi. Another good dot to start off the over. It's that line now that we have been talking about since the morning, trying to draw the guys to come forward, not giving them that room to stretch their arms to drive you. You understand? Then the more you do that, is the more dot balls you get. You understand? It's all about winning the dot balls again. The more dot balls you get, then you're trying to force these guys to go over the top, looking for that boundary. By doing so, now they start risking. Then that's how you get wickets. Another dot again. Good cover drive straight to the guys who's patrolling the boundary there for one. You see, now at least now he's showing that he's bowling according to the plan. Now this is what you need. Now you have got a field set. Now you got a ball to it, as opposed to doing the opposite. Now you do like this. You're trying to restrict these guys. Like I said early on during the power play, try to close those boundary options as early as you can for them. You understand? I've seen some fielding adjustment there. A long on has been dropped. Then the guy who's on the sweeper has been brought back in. Wild miss. It goes for a wide. Another extra. Again, it's the extras that's also a bit of some concern to the Rwandan bowlers. They are trying too many things. We always goes back again to being consistent. You understand, when you're bowling, hitting that same spot time and time and again. All the 6 balls, they can't play you there. Why do you want to change? Again, another wild down the leg side. So you'd wonder what will be going into the bowler's mind. Why do you want to change things that are working? You've been bowling well in front, getting these guys to block you, getting the ball to pass out over that outside edge of the bat. Then the next thing is you want to try to straight on the pace. Then you end up bowling down the leg side. Again, same thing on the legs and clipped away. They will try to get a couple there. If they push hard, they can get 3. Good chase, and we see a throw coming in, then they settle for 2 runs. And my question still comes in about that slip guy now. There's a big gap between square leg, then the guys bowling in around the pace area, which gives the batter the option to play around that. You understand? Then nicely we played, sliced through the third man region and goes for 4. So I still talk about that sleep guy there. He's not doing anything there since the whole morning. So there's a big gap there at square leg. So, and the guy is bowling too straight and these guys are clipping the ball through that square leg region area. Why can he not move the slip to protect that easy one, or to protect that boundary on the leg side, so that you apply pressure again, because you're making it easy for them to score runs freely. So those are some of the things that the captain need to pick quickly, and you adjust and act according. Another wild straying down the leg side again, not allowing himself to go over the top of the bowling arm. Is always pushing the ball down the leg side. Maybe he's trying to get some in swing into it, but I didn't really see any kind of swing from any bowler that is bowling, except for Amalok when he was bowling. He's the only bowler that I've seen during the entire of the day who was able to move the ball. The rest of the bowlers, it was just coming straight on. Oh, good ball. Good slow ball. Try to work it around that square leg region, then he ended up missing. He got hit in the inner thighs there. The score is currently on 25.
At the end of the 4th over, Team Ghana has 25 runs.
For no loss, and they are still cruising. It is a decent partnership, open partnership, but the run rate again is still a bit around 4 to 5 and over. So that's what you, as a betting team, as long as you've got wickets in hand, that is the most important thing. That is the key, wickets in hand, so that it allows you to bet deeper now. And when you do that now, that gives you the opportunity to put more runs on the board. And that's what exactly Ghana is looking forward to be doing today in this game. If they do that, they've got better chances of leveling the match here. Thank you. Again, short and wide, hit straight to the covers and the race away to the boundary for 4. Easy pickings, and that has been a bowling change. The captain has brought himself into the attack. And he starts off with a short and wide delivery. Then he got punished for 4 by Amalok Saimbi. He looks to be in form. Anything that is coming short is either straight, he's taking it to the boundary. Short and wide also is taking it to the boundary. He's not leaving any of those short balls. So this is where you need now to start picking it up and start studying which areas do these batters really like the ball coming to them or not. Then you do that, then you're on top of the situation. Another good fielding there to start to stop that single. We heard during the toss Clinton, the Rwanda captain, saying is their plan is to restrict these guys to 130 or less. So yeah, we need to see is that really is going to work or not. Then we heard again the Ghana captain saying, Obed Harvey saying, the way in they bet first, they're looking forward to put 150 and above. That's good slow ball again. Straight in flew. Nicely sliced towards third man area. Settle for a single. Again, it's that short and wide again. That line again, I'm also short and wide. Those are easy pickings for the batters. Easy. You wouldn't want that to be happening every over. You gotta try to get at least 2 or 3 dot balls. So this is what should be going into the Rwandan bowler's mind, that dot balls, dot balls, dot balls, dot balls. But they keep giving that loose ball again, allowing these guys to score freely. Again, shot and punished, goes for the maximum, 6. Short bowling has been the order of the day. You understand? It has been the order of the day, and you don't actually really understand the plan that these guys are trying to employ there versus the current batters. That was a good pick. He went under it, went for maximum out of the ground. And the score is currently on 37 for no loss after 4 overs. Still with the power play. The Ghanaians are trying to make sure that they get as many boundaries as they can during the power play when the field is still being restricted, and try to get as many as they can. Now they're going around about 6, 7 over there. So that's what you actually need. That's a good start from Ghana. Also interesting now is they've dropped in a deep mid wicket, particularly after that short deliver that was dispatched for 6. But my question again still comes in: do you really need to set a field set for a bad ball, or you gotta do the right thing according to your plan? That was a good response from the captain, squaring up. And to end the over with a dot again. It's 37 for no loss after 5 overs.
And at the end of the 5th over from Clinton, the captain, the score is 37 for no loss.
And the bowling change from the pavilion end, Martin replacing Zappi. And he has been bowling some good. That was a good hit from Rexford. He's quite a big lad there. If you see, he's a big man there. So anything that comes there, and I'm sure if he takes it on, it goes all the way out of the stadium. So another boy has been brought in just to make sure that the game continues. Ghana looking forward to level the series today, so that when they play tomorrow, at least everyone has got something to play for. And Rwanda also, in the other hand, are also looking forward to make sure that they seal the series today. So let's see now how he's going to go about his bowling. Is he going to break this partnership or not? Good ball to start off with. Dot again. Kevin has been bowling well. He's taken a couple of wickets for his team now. So I think he's coming here to do what this captain has asked him to do. The job and the task that he's been given. Can he do it now? To break that partnership? Yes, it seems like miscued. Trying to work it around the mid-wicket area. At the end of the result, you get a top edge. It goes into the covers. Then they cross on for 1. Good ball again. And he will play it from Amalok, set off for a single. Just knock it around the mid-wicket area there. Run. This is control now. This is what you need every time when you're batting. Try to get those singles. When they just bowl that loose ball again, you get a boundary. That's the way to go about batting. Good ball again from Kevin to bring up the dot. That again pushed away towards the extra cover region. The guy that is sweeping there for 1. And what the other thing that I like about these Ghana beaters is they are running in with the wickets now. It has been sharp, good communication. Everything is going according to the plan. They're taking the easy singles very well. This is what you need. You don't want to be setting for a lot of those dot balls. The 1 ball to end the over. He goes big. Shout. With a shout goes. Like I said early on, Kevin has been the man for Rwanda. Every time that he bowls, something happens. Something there happens. He took the most important wicket of Amalok Seibi, the man in form. The man in form goes out for 27. He goes out. Seimbi. Let's see if this is going to be the break from Rwanda. What they need, they really needed this break. Now they got it in form. It comes from the vice captain, Kevin Irakoze, always doing what this captain has asked him to do every time. All the games he has been the one guy who's coming in, breaking partnerships. Now you have broken this important partnership of 57 between Rexford Bakum and Amalok Sehimbi. The most important partnership from Ghana in that wicket loss brings in the Ghanaian captain, Obed Have, just to come and try to build up the inning. Is it Francis? No, yeah, sorry, it's not the captain, it's Francis coming in to bat. And let's see now if these guys have corrected the mistake of losing wickets in clusters. Because that has been the order of the day again of losing wickets in clusters. So let's see again if Rexford is going to take charge now. Try to get a partnership between him and Francis. Just can get his team again all the way in. And that's. And the score is currently now on 57 for 1 after 9 overs. Ghana betting. Shot and hit. That hits. But he's a big man, he's got muscles, he's not even scratching, which means it was just a touch. But that was a good ball from Martin. He's been getting a lot of these shafas today. Just getting that seam on. Attacking that body line there. Short of a length on body line, then he gets a knock to the batter. Slow ball to follow up, getting hit straight long off. We were fielded, but good push, good running with the wickets there. They go for 2. Good running from these 2. This is what you also need when you're betting. You also need to push the boundary fielders there. Every time they just fumble, you push them on. Every time you hit to the boundary riders, try to push them. Then you get easy two there. It's good running from the betters. Not even getting closer to the ball, he just pushed his hands to the ball, then not even moving the feet to the ball. You gotta get closer to the ball, then you get closer. There's a big gap again also between the keeper and the filing, the third man there. Those are the areas that you're looking to get and to get off strike and keep rotating strike and get off that single that you need every over and get the scoreboard moving. Another slow ball, but it becomes a wide. Again, inconsistent bowling from Kevin, from Martin there. Still 3 balls in this over. The score is on 60-1 after 9. We're going into the halfway mark of the innings. Another wild swing, wide. The bowler is not happy. He thinks that maybe the umpire is being too harsh on him. You never know. Bowlers are not always happy when the umpires stretch their arms wide. They're always looking for better decisions. But look, those are the men in charge. Those are the one that makes the call. Again, good rotation of strike from Rexford. He's trying also to get that other partnership again coming in between him and Francis after the bigger one that has been broken, the 57 partnership between him, Rexford and Amalok Saimbi. It was broken by Kevin. So now it seems like Rexford is now cooled up a bit. He's trying to get another partnership, trying to settle down with his partner so that they can look forward to get a bigger total. Remember, when they won the toss, they said they want to score 150 plus, so they're looking forward to do that. And with this run rate that they've got, I think that score they can reach to that score if Rwanda does not bowl well. But this past 2 overs, it seems like Rwanda has been bowling in decent line and restricting these guys from scoring. They just in this over they just managed to get a 2 and a single. Just two singles plus a 2, 4 currently in this over. So this is a good over again for Rwanda. They need to finish up well. Again, wide joker, wide swing, end up missing. End of the over. Now we are into the halfway of the innings. My partner here is back from lunch. I hope she has enjoyed herself. She took a time to eat the lunch again like as usual. Yesterday it was the same thing again. You know, women with eating, they take their time. Welcome back, Katia. The score is on 62-1. The good wicket of Amalok Saimbi has been taken by Kelvin again, once again being the menace, breaking the partnership when the team needs him, doing the job for his captain. 62-1 after 10 overs. Welcome back, Katia.
Thank you so much, and I have been some changes there by taking a big wicket for Ghana, and I have seen some change also on the bowlers, the way they are bowling now, and they are trying to bowl on the line, and now they are not trying to bowl so many things. They are just trying to bowl as straight as possible, and seems like that 150 Ghana is wishing to set on. Let's see if they are going to reach on 150, because seems like Rwanda also is bowling well, and fielding also they have improved. They are fielding very well, stopping the ball very well. So is that another wicket? No, there was a chance of LBW, but umpire has decided that it's not an LB. So Kevin, so far he's bowling very well, but struggling to hit the ball. Got a quick single there, and they are trying to build this partnership. They are running very well in between wickets, and let's see if this is going to keep happening, as the bowler also is looking for bowling straight, and that was a good shot straight from Rexford, a big shot from Rexford. Seems like he's on a good form. Let's see if he can read his team or to that 150.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. He seems like he's a man on the mission. I think you've seen how the Ghanaians have done to change their betting lineup to bring him up the order, and he's doing the job for his team. And he has managed now, he's sitting on 35. He's sitting on 35 after 10 overs, so he's doing the job for his team. What this team asks, again, another swing over extra cover. It goes, again, a couple of bounces for 4. 2 boundaries in succession. Now looks like he's a man on a mission, Rexford. And also that 150 mark they've talked about, it seems to be getting closer and closer. So it's also another thing that now Kevin needs to think about the way he's bowling, the line and the length that he's bowling now is now allowing Rexford to go over on top of him. So those are things that you as a bowler don't need to. You understand? You don't need to have batters going on top of you. You gotta try to restrict that boundaries. They've been doing that. They've done that so well in the first 10 overs to restrict these guys to around about 7 runs and over. But now with these boundaries, now he's looking forward that is to see the run rate going up again. And Rexford is quite like being the one being in charge there and also trying to get as many runs as his team wants.
Yeah, as you have been saying, I think bowlers also they really need to keep bowling the way they was bowling previous overs. Martin's over, and Kevin also is bowling well, but sometimes he's bowling some short balls, which is bringing the that is very big good one, a good 4, and now it's three fours. Straight. I think bowler really need to change where they are bowling, and they are giving Rexford his room to just straight his arm and praying a big shot, which is going to the boundaries. I think if they don't change this, or if they don't stop Rexford to free his arm, I think he's going to be a big dangerous for this. I think they really need to target on him as well, because he seems like he's main batter now. He's reading a team, and he's trying to build a very good partnership now. Let's see. Martin comes in again. And he was bowling very well. A good stop there from Wilson. That is a good stop. It seems like there was going to be 2 runs, but they managed to make a 1 run, and they are running in between wickets well as well. Martin also trying to bowl straight, as I've been saying. This is really actually what Rwanda needs. That was a good fielding from Bosiko to Izere, known as a very good fielder, and that was a well stopped, because to have the hit over the top bowler, and Bosco managed to run through away from long on to save that ball not going for a boundary, which is good. If Rwanda continues this, they will stop them to reach on their target of 150. Martin is trying to set his field well, to see if we can get a wicket. Rexford. That's a huge shot from Rexford, which goes for 4. That's very big shot, and Martin is trying to set his field of where he really want to bowl, but lastly he bowled maybe a full, and seems like Bosco is trying to tell Martin maybe how Bata is hitting the ball, if he can change a line of the ball of where he's bowling. Let's see if there will be some change. That was a good one. That was a good ball, and yet Rexford managed to hit it. Free up for Rexford. Free up, 50 up, and this is really good for him. And he's trying to back through all overs. And Leonard, I think Rexford now, he's the one who is in charge of his team to bat through. And I think another this. Francis also is making a good partnership with him, because he's really good at running in between wicket. Now another 4. That was a no ball, which goes for 4. Brings up 5 runs now, and this is a free hit. Martin really needs to change where he's bowling.
Very much true, they cut there. It seems like the change of the batting lineup from the Ghanaians has worked to bring Rexford up the order to open the innings, and it has paid off. He's already settling on 50. That's a good knock from him. We've seen some couple of good shots from him there. Then free hit missed, settle for a dot. No, I think Rwanda now needs to come up. They need to dig deeper now into their bowling plans to see how can they stop Rexford from being a menace today. What exactly do they really have in their arsenal in terms of bowling plans, in terms of bowlers, so that they can stop this guy from scoring the way he's playing? But the most interesting thing again now is the short balls. It's the one that he has been hitting, short balls. Again, short balls and drop shot in front. It's the short balls that these guys have been bowling. Any short balls that the boy is going, and they keep on bowling short balls. Are these guys really learning from the way they are bowling? Because if you look at it now, the score is 90 for 1 now, after 12 overs. You understand? So the rate is going. It's round about now, 8 and over. No, it's keep going up every time it's going. And what is causing that to happen is short bowling. Short bowling. Are these guys really learning on that? You understand? Is the captain also aware of how his bowlers are supposed to be bowling? Because it seems like he's not even doing anything about it in terms of telling his bowlers which length they're supposed to be bowling. I've seen a couple of good balls that have been coming in front to make the guys try to drive forward. They are struggling to play the drive now. So why do you want to change from making them drive to bowling short? You understand? The wicket, yes, you might see that there's a bit of some grass there. Maybe these guys are getting tempted, but they have tried that a lot of times and they're not getting it well. So why do you need to keep on bowling that short ball? If they take that short ball away, I'm telling you, you never know. Somewhere, somehow, they might try to get that run rate to roundabout down to 5 and over or down to 6 and over, so that at least when you are coming in to chase, you don't really need to come and chase a big total. You understand? So it's some things that these guys need to really think about. Now that single brings Rexford again back on strike, and also I'm liking the way Francis is batting now. Is whenever he gets on strike, he's giving himself a room to strike the ball. He gets on strike and gives Rexford back again on strike, so that he becomes in control. So this is good batting from Ghana. Yes, this is good betting. Every time he gets on strike, he's managing to get off the other end and rotating and brings back Rexford on strike. So this is what you need as an incoming batter to support the guy who is settled. You understand? Like, this is good cricket again from Francis. Again, you need to be keeping on doing this. The more you do this, the more deeper you're gonna bet. So this is good betting from Ghana. I give them credit from the way these guys are betting. This is good betting, and let's see now how Rexford is going to go about this ball. It goes big, and he goes big for sure. way out of the stadium, miles. That ball is not going to come back. It went straight into the houses. It seems like today we have lost too many balls. Rashford is going. Rexford is not. He's not even looking back. He waited for it, went under it, goes for maximum, over the side screen to the houses. This is good betting from him. Where was he all these games? Where was he?
Yeah, really. It seems, as I was saying, it seems like Rexford now he's really good in good form, and he's hitting the ball without fearing anything, without feeling that he can get out. He's just freeing his arms, and I think really Rwandan really needs to. Bowlers. Kevin really needs to ball where he was bowling before, and I don't know what happened to him, but maybe he's trying something else, or but also Rexford, I can say that he's a really good batter, and he's hitting the ball very well, and now he can see the ball as a footballer, I think. Another one goes for 6, a big one again, and I think the ball which they just brought in, they are not going to find it again now. I think Rexford is being dangerous now. I don't know what Rwanda is, what is in the bowler's mind now, but I think he's just saying like maybe let me take him off and try to and find himself. He does something else, but what he really needs to do maybe is just to bowl where he was bowling, and keep pressure down, and we'll see what can happen. You never know. He might even get out, or he might stop hitting those boundaries.
And finally, a wicket comes in again from Kelvin. But that was a good knock from Rexford there. That was a good knock, a very good knock. After hitting 2 successive 6s out of the park, then the next thing is, and I really wanted to say it now, Kelvin, the way he was bowling, was just like tossing the ball up a bit slower. Now, if you bowl it quicker now, you get the pace off it now, then these are the results now. He gets bowled. But that was a good knock from the big men. You understand? That's a good knock, and that leaves the score to 105 for 2 after 12 overs. So now this brings in James Viva, the former opener. And Rwanda really need to keep on fighting and really need to keep on getting these wickets now. So this brings in James Viva to bat, and that was also another important wicket for Rwanda to dismiss Rexford.
Brought us to the end of the 13th over, and now the 14th over by Bekaria.
41. Rexford, I think that was a blustering innings coming from 41 balls, and he scored 63 for his team, opening up for the first time during this series. It was a betting change from the Ghanese, making sure that they want to level the games to 2-2, and he did this job for the team. And let's see if James again, FIFA, is going to continue. He has been opening for the past 3 games, that now they've decided to drop him down to number 4. Then we're going to see how is he going to apply himself now. And also interesting, we need to see how Rwanda is going to go about their bowling business now. They've been a bowling change again from the pavilion end. Prankaj coming in to bowl, replacing Martin. Good call, good running. Good running, good call. That's what you need. Keep on punching them there. This is what Francis has been doing all day long today. He has been rotating strike very well, you understand? That's what you need from your batters now. Get the boy on the bat, look for the gap, check that single on. You understand? That's what Francis has been doing all day good So hopefully he needs to continue and also get another good partnership coming on from him and James.
That was a good bowling from Pankaj, and also a quick run from James and Francis. James and Francis, they are good. They are running in between wickets well, trying to get a single there, a quick single. That was a good stop from Kevin. As I was saying before, if they keep bowling like this, they can stop them from scoring that 150. And Pankaj is doing really well now, and hopefully he's going to continue this. And on batting side also, they are batting well. They are trying to get a quick run in between wicket. They are not losing many balls. Straight to the long gun. Yet it is okay. No short ball. They are just getting one, not a boundary, which is good. I think they have to continue bowling like this.
Totally in agreement with you there. Those boundaries are being carried off. That's what you need to do at this stage of the game. Try to cut those boundaries again. And also Pankaj is bowling some good length there, making it hard for these guys. A wild swing. Is this a chance? Is this a chance? You drop short. Poor fielding. Poor fielding, and went for 4. So it's things like this now. That's what you do need. We've been talking about these guys cutting off the boundary. That was a wild swing from James again. He swinged wild. Then it's just landed in front of the bowler. Then it goes over the top of the bowler's head and went for 4. It's things like that you don't need. If they continue bowling like this and restricting these guys from scoring, I think that will get them to defend a low total. But now with the way these fielders are not bigging up their bowlers now, it becomes hard again. And good hit straight over the bowler's head. Again, another boundary coming in to close off the over. Good shot from James Vifa. 2 boundaries in succession. Rwanda is letting them off the hook again. Moments like this is where you need to make sure that you get the score rate down. But now Rwanda seems to be letting them loose whenever they are supposed to put some screw on the score. It seems like they are just running out of ideas in terms of bowling. They're just bowling for the sake of just finishing up the game, not trying to do that extra effort in terms of stopping this. You remember what I said, if you cannot take wickets now, you got to do the other thing right. Stop them from scoring freely. You stop them from scoring freely, then your runs will start coming in. But that is not happening today. Runs are just coming in willy-nilly. Anything boundaries, in forms of boundaries, in terms of singles, these guys are just getting it easy. So how are you going to get wickets when runs are coming in easy? You're not going to get wickets. You understand? So that's some of the things that Rwanda need to also think about and do something as early as possible before the score goes in. Another good single. If they push in hard, they can get a couple. They settle for 1. Kevin is still in the attack. The score is on 117 for 2 after 14 overs. And the other interesting thing, like now you've got 2 new batters in there. So this is where now you need, I think, if the captain thinks now this is where you can try to bring back your best bowler again, like Zapi, just to come for 1 or 2. That should be dead. Back on the back foot, gone. That's plumb dead, gone. You can't run away from that. You can't run away from that. You can't. You see, when Kevin fires the ball up, he's getting something. So you gotta keep on doing that now. Fire the ball up straight on stumps. You miss, I strike. So that's what he needs to be doing all the time. You understand? Fire the ball up to the stumps. Bowl more straighter, bowl more quicker to them. Don't allow them to go under the ball to get you out there. Try to make sure that you get the ball quicker to them. Because anything that is slower, these guys are getting it under. So this is what Kelvin today, he has done well today in terms of his bowling. This is good bowling from this leg spinner. Then that leaves the score to 117 for 3 after 14. We are into the 15th over. Still 150 that Ghana is talked about is still reachable. We will need to see how they are going to go about their betting now going forward. Kevin seems to be informed, and this brings in the captain to bet. Obed Ave coming into bet, a left-hander batsman coming into bet, replacing James FIFA, I beg your pardon, coming in. Let's see if Kevin can strike another one early on. If he can get 2 in a row to just to keep applying the pressure on Ghana now. Good ball, straight again, a bit more looped, a bit more, it is taking the pace off again. Let's see if he can rush the batter on again the next delivery. Another slow one again, slash. Oh, some good class work, good fielding there. That was excellent fielding. Excellent fielding from the main Martin. That was excellent fielding. Good teamwork again from Martin and Okide. That was good. Brilliant stuff. He saved his team 3 runs. That was good fielding. That was good fielding. Well done. This is what you need even from your fielders, picking you up. You understand? You bowl there, they run in, throwing themselves down, committing themselves, and putting those stops in. You never know what those stops can give you at the end of the day. Another hit again, straight to long off. A settle for 1. And also in this game, the other thing that I've discovered now is Ghana, they've shunned away from hitting aerial shots. Now they're hitting everything down on the ground. Anything that they're hitting up in the air is going all the way out of the stadium. But anything that is coming in, they're hitting it nice and well down on the ground. And that has been some good running in with the wickets there from the 2 batters. And that's to end the over with that single. And that brings the score to 121 for 3. We are into the last 5 overs. 30 balls left. Let's see how many runs can Ghana get in 30 overs. It's good bowling from Kevin there. 3 wickets from 3 wickets from 4 overs and conceding only 34 runs. That's better from him. He's a spinner that you can take that. And that brings again Prankaji into the bowling from the pavilion end, just to see what method is he going to use to stop these guys from scoring runs again. Good start, but that's a wide. Extras again has been another area of concern from the Rwandese again bowlers. Extras. Every over they're making sure that they get 1 or 2. That's what you don't need. If you calculate the extra that these guys have bowled today, they are mounting to around about 2 overs now. So you don't need that as a bowling unit. You don't need too many extras. You gotta make these guys work for their runs.
Mm. 123 runs, 15 overs that are gone. I think, as you have been saying, this 150 is still reachable, and if Rwandese try to bowl straight, and where how we was talking about this, and if whenever they bowl straight, they are not being hit. That was a good shot also, but which brings one run, only one run. A good fielding from captain himself, Clinton Rubagumya. And Pankaj, if he's still bowling like this, maybe they can even stop this 150 in 5 overs. It is also possible for Rwanda to stop them reaching on 150. That was a good ball from Pakaj. This is what I've been talking about. If he bowls straight, then it is not really easy to the batters to hit of our boundaries, and this is what they need. They just need to reduce getting boundaries. If they stop them of getting boundaries, they will be in. That would be good for Rwandan side, and for Ghanaian, they are just trying to look to respect bowler as well. If bad ball comes, they are just hitting and freeing their arms. But that was a good one. Butter just tried to hit it over, but it couldn't happen because the ball was, I don't know if it swinged, but seems like it is a good ball. So Pakaj so far is doing a good job. That was very good shot, very excellent field from Clinton Rubagumya, captain himself, and that was a good stop. That was a big shot which was going to go for 4, but Clinton managed to save it, and this is really good so far. They really need to field like this. Seems like Francis got some problem on his leg. Hopefully he recover and continues the game.
Seems like he has taken some good, he has stretched the hamstring there. Just from that, taking that quick swing again on the 10, then that's when he pulled off. So let's hope he's going to be fine. He's going to be big on his feet. He's trying to get up. Let's see, he's getting some treatment from the physio. We see if he's going to manage to continue. If he doesn't continue, that would be bad news for Ghana. But it seems like he's taking his shoes on back. He seems like he's fine. Then he's looking forward to continue. Yes, so you know things like that you've spoken about. Bowler like Prankaj, now the way he's bowling, the areas he's bowling, I think they're not hard for the batters to take the ball off. You understand? He's trying to make sure that he's cribbing off them, freeing their arms to get that ball and even to go under the ball. He's trying to make sure that he hit that 3/4 line, not allowing these guys to score freely. That's what you need now, especially at the back end of the innings like this. You understand? You need to close off the innings. So those are the lines in length that you should be bowling. So Prankaj for now has been doing a good job. So we are into the 17th over. The score is 127 for 3. The captain, the Ghanaian captain himself, well bowled. That's a good ball again. Wide Yorker to end of the over with a dot. It seems like Francis is off. He can't continue anymore. He's coming off. He can't run. Then we've got another new batter coming in. This is set for Ghana to lose a man who was in form. He can't just pulled off his hamstring. He's coming off. And that brings on Moses Anafi. The Ghanaian batters retired head, Francis Bawikiemi. He can't continue. This is, I think, let's hope this is not bad for tomorrow's game. And also, let's hope this can also be good for Rwanda to have a man who was in control to be going out. You understand? At least you've got new guys that you're bowling at. Moses retired yet. Not more, yeah. No, Moses is in, then Francis is the one who's retired head. He pulled off a hamstring just after making that quick single there. Now we've seen the captain has brought himself back to the attack. 150, Katia, 150. They talked about 150. Do you see them getting to 150 with 4 overs left now? Do you see them? Because we are talking about 24 balls. Yes, it's really very much achievable. Even if they go it 1 run per ball, they get 6 runs. It's very, very much possible they can get 24. Plus they will get to 150 so easy. But looking forward, are you going to settle on 150, or if you've got a chance, or if you've got an opportunity, you can go further, put the score to round about 180 again? That scoreboard pressure, you know, it's a mental thing now. The moment the fielding side see that you guys are on 180 already, they are on the back foot. So that's if you are Ghana, what can be in your mind now to say, are we going to settle for 150 or we need to go more?
If I was on Ghana's side, I would love to go even more than 150. 150 is reachable, and in these 4 overs, we cannot be satisfied with 150. We can even try to get on that 180, which can put pressure to the Rwandan side. I mean, to the fielding side, which will be a pressure to them that will work in their minds. That would be in their mind that 150 is already there, and yet the target was 150. So that will be a pressure to this fielding side, which would not be easy to chase, as we saw. 180 is it can also be a big score. Yet it can be possible, but also a big score, which cannot be so easy to chase. So I think Ghanaian also, they can even try to reach on that 180. They cannot be satisfied of getting 150.
Very true, boss. The most important thing here is wickets in hand. They've got wickets in hand, so anything is possible from now on going. You gotta put that gas on the accelerator so that you get as many runs as you can, so that when you come to bowl, it becomes easy. The pressure is off for you as a bowling unit. So that's a good ball again from Clinton, straight and full again. So it's gonna be interesting to see, because yesterday we saw 167 being chased. Again, that shows that 160 there is not enough with how the wicket is behaving. So that also goes to what approach is Rwanda going to use. Because I've seen Rwanda, we've been talking about it during these past 3 games, that Rwanda, a lot of their batters plays too many shots. They are not like, you don't have one guy who is really in control of the game. You know, another dot, Futos missed. That's a good dot again. It seems like the batter is complaining, but it dipped. It's that good. That seems like a fair delivery to me. So it's things like that now. It's in as much as you've got to set yourself a target, but if you've got an opportunity to get and score more than what you guys were expecting, go for it. You've got wickets in the end. And the other thing maybe that I've seen is Ghana doesn't have a long betting lineup. You understand? They don't. Those guys don't score more. The other guys that comes after that, they are not like really in shape to give as many runs as they can. If you look even now, the run rate is going a bit more down. As soon as these 2 guys come in, the run is going a bit more lower than the other guys. So that's what I've also observed, that Ghana, the batters, they don't have more batters that can do the job, especially the finishers now. A lot of their finishers have gone out. Because if you look at the other games, I think Rexford is the one that they've used as a finisher, but today they've brought him up the order. He did his job. Now it's up to the guys that come after him now to do the job. From that ball, I think this guy, they've settled out for two runs, and brings the score to 131 for 4. We are into the 17th over, and the captain himself is bowling, Clinton. And we need to see, it's going to be interesting to see, both from the previous 3 games that these guys have played, I've seen Martin playing the role of closing off the innings as a bowler. So today, and also now Prankaji also, he has finished off. So it's going to be interesting to see which options is he going to go on. So there is Happy to come in and bowl. Well bowled. That's a good ball. Connected inside the edge, straight into the stumps. That's good bowling again. You know, at the back end of the innings, you bowl more fuller like that. these are the results that you get.
Yeah, this is what we have been talking about. If you bowl Fuller or a Yuka, this is what we need. This is what Rwanda need now to bowl straight and full or Yuka. That will not be easy to the Ghanaian to hit the ball. So as you have been saying, it is really not easy for Ghanaian to this batters. Their top batters has come out, so it's really not easy to them to and I was saying 150 is reachable, but yet it can also not be it can also be possible for not getting 150. It is still possible for Ghanaian to reach on 150 and for Rwandan also to stop them getting on that 150. So let's see. And bowler is Zapi Bimenyimana, their main bowler also. Let's see if can change something on the scoreboard, or if Ghanaian is going to go. That was wide, which is not good. Not a good start from Zapi. He's just checking. Let's see what he's going to bring us in this next balls. That was also wide. I think what Zapiri needs is just to look of where he can ball, on which length he can ball, because these wides are not really needed in this time, in this moment. All they just need is just to make the batters drive, or that was a straight ball, but batter tried to slug it to the cow, but couldn't happen because Zapi has just changed the way I was saying. If can change something, now he has brought a slow ball which couldn't be easy for the batter to hit that ball. He was looking for a cow but couldn't happen, and which is a good thing to Zapi. That was a good bowling. That brings on 1 run, just 1 run, a good fielding from Pakaji. And if they continue bowling like this, stopping them to get a boundary, that would be more good than giving them boundaries. These singles is better than getting a boundary on the Rwandan side. But for Ghanaian also to reach on their target, that was straight to top of the bowler, but a very good stop again from Bosco. That was a good one, a good stop. The ball should have gone on the 4, but Bosco managed to stop it for 4. A good fielder from Rwandan side, and that was also a good shot from Devinda. Sorry, a huge six from Devinda. This is really a good from Ghanaian. They're going to reach on that target, their target, and what we was talking, they can also get more than 150, more than 150 runs. They can reach there, and it's still possible. Three more overs left, they can reach even on 180, which is possible. And also Bola says, like, maybe in his mind say like, no, you cannot take me again, let me brings you a good ball which cannot be which you cannot hit. So it seems like Bola also is seeing what is happening, so they are both controlling the game. That was another good ball from Zapi.
That was a wild swing from Devinda there, trying to get the ball out of the park, then he ended up missing it. That brings over number 17 to the end, and the score is 141 for 4. Now, in the morning, we have seen 136 being chased. Now these guys have passed. We've seen 136 being defended. I'm sorry, beg my pardon. They were 140, 136 being defended. Now the score is on 142, and with how Rwandans have been betting today, exactly what can you really say in terms of their approach to use today? If they are, that's a good ball, straight and full, went across the line again, got himself bowled. Francis Bakuyemo, he got himself bowled, he went across the line. You see, if you bowl full, especially at this back end of the innings, if you bowl full and straight onto the stumps, then more straight, they miss, you strike, you get a chance of dismissing them. You understand? That's what you actually need to be doing now. You don't need to be giving them too much room to go under the ball, too much room to free their arms in front of square, backward square. You want to be trying to make that line tighter. You understand? So that's what you need to be doing each and every time that you're bowling. So this is good bowling from the captain himself, Clinton, to be sticking to that lane. Then let's see the next couple of delivers that are going to be coming in. That way is he going to be sticking to? Is he going to be sticking to that line in length, or is he going to change? So like I was saying early on, I'm like, 136 was defended in the morning by Rwanda. And are we going to see the same thing happening to with Ghana to defend whatever score they put on the board? And are we going to see Rwanda chasing it? Yesterday, Rwanda chased 165 again. So are we going to see the same thing happening again today? And also, yesterday, the first game, Rwanda won it. The second game, Ghana came from behind to level it to 1-1. Today, the same thing, Rwanda in the morning won again. Then are we going to see Ghana also coming back from behind and going 2 square up from this fourth match of the 5-match series between these two sides, Ghana and Rwanda? So we're just going to see if is this exactly going to be the replica of what happened yesterday or not. Is Rwanda going to seal the series today or not, or if Ghana going to come back again? That's again another bet bowling from the captain himself, 2 wide outside of stump, trying to get for that wide yoke again. Then he ends up getting it too way far from the batter's reach, and that resulted in the umpire stretching their arms wide, giving them exercises there. We are into the 19th over. Ghana is 143 for 5. And you've got Devendra Singh on strike. Again, another wide. Good stop by the keeper. He had to stretch to his left side there. The keeper is not happy. And I don't know now, you're closing off the innings. Why do you want to try too many things? This is the time whereby you just need to come and bowl. The same way you bowled the first ball, this is where he should be looking to bowl now. But he's trying to get the ball to bowl quicker. He's trying to get that ball to swing. Then he ends up missing his line now. Then he ends up bowling a wide. So those are the things that you don't need at the back end of the innings. That if they've been disciplined well enough, these guys, again, he pays the price, like what I've been saying. Straying down the leg side, short ball again, get hit for 4. It goes to the boundary. At one point, the Rwandese look like they are in control. The next point, then they let the team off the hook. Tried to go for a single, they couldn't go. He was sent back, full and straight again. Brings a dot. You bowl in those areas, these guys look to struggle. Then why, as a bowler, do you want to change? Currently, they are on 149. 1 shot from the target that they say they want to set. But from the look of things, I think they will go beyond that. 150 has been brought up. They are now on 150. So we're looking forward to see another 160 or so score coming into this first inning of Another gone. Good shot. You went under it. It went maximum for 6. So it seems like we're going to see another 160 plus score today. And is Rwanda gonna really come and chase that one? That will be the question in everyone's mind now. The 156 for 5. We're into the 19th over. One more over coming up after this one. Shot that can be wide again. Discipline from the bowlers has not been impressive. They have been poor all day long. They have been poor in terms of how they are going about their bowling tactics and plans. They've been poor. Too many extras, too many short balls, making it easy for Ghana to score off. No, you're looking to close off the innings on a high, and then you cannot be bowling those areas. You gotta be bowling the ball right in the money. You gotta be bowling right in the areas where it's hard for the batters to score, but that is not happening. From another slow ball again, missing to end the over. And the score is now 157 for 5. The last over coming in. Let's see how many runs are going to come off the last over there.
With 2 wickets, 38 runs in 4 overs.
It's last over of the first inning, of the 4th game, of the 5th, of the 5 T20 eyes between eyes. That's a wild swing. There's a man underneath. He can't get there, and it goes for 4. It seems like you want to finish on style. We're going to see another 160, 170 there on the cards. And that, the moment they get there, that is going to be tough for Rwanda to chase. I'm telling you, it's going to be tougher for Rwanda to chase, especially on this wicket. They're going to finish up well. They're going to finish up strong now if they want to chase a total that they can come and cross the line with. But they have to finish strong. Zapi needs to finish strong here. Shot wide again. See, these are the things that I have been saying since the start of this innings. Those wide deliveries, those short balls again. Why do you really need to keep on bowling them?
That is a slow ball. Now Zapi is changing of how he's bowling after those 2 wides and after being hit for 4. Let's see how he's going to finish, if they will reach on that 180 as we have been saying. The Ghanaian are looking to reach on 180. And if they reach on 180, that would not be easy for Rwanda to chase. That was very good ball from Zapi, and if he continue like this, I think that 180 is not going to reach. They're not going to reach on that 180. Rwanda really needs to finish strong. And a slow ball which goes straight to. That's it. The 1 run, or they managed to a very quick run in between wicket, and they managed to make 2 runs, and they have really hungered to score. They are not really satisfied of the score. They just really want to increase and to get maybe on 180 if it is possible. Is it possible? It's He goes higher. Is that a catch? Oh, that very good catch there. A very recover. He was going to drop that, but very really covering Pankaj Vekaria. Very good catch. And that was a strong wicket as well. That was very good catch.
That was a good catch. He went under it, popped off his hands. He had to dive to his right to catch that one. That was a good catch from Prankaj there. That was a good catch, and also bringing the score to 165 for 6. We are into the 20th over. Yeah, like what you said, Kathy, I'm saying anything more than this now is going to be a tall order for Rwanda to chase. You understand? It's going to be a tall order unless if their betters come in with something special in terms of their betting, it's going to be a tall order. And I'm just looking at above the skies there. There are some dark clouds over our head, and you know the weather better than me here. Are we going to receive the showers, or it's just them passing over?
That was a quick run, quick single there. And yes, as you have been saying, hopefully it doesn't rain, because it seems like the crowd is not really well now. It's 166, which brings us at end of inning. They have lost only 6 wickets, and Rwanda needs 167 to win. And let's see if they are going to manage to chase these runs. And I might say what goes around comes around. Let's see if Rwanda will manage to chase this run easier. As we saw the previous game, they couldn't. Their openers didn't
You understand? So to me, 166, yes, it can be a total, but if a team chasing, they do their things right. If they do their things right, definitely they will definitely chase 166. So it's all about application now from the Rwandan betters. How are they going to apply themselves? You understand? To get to 166. And so far so good. They've been running in between the wickets very well. That's what they need to keep on doing. You understand? Keep running in between the wickets too. And if they do that a lot of the times, they are going to try to get that total closer to reach as much as possible. And the other thing that you are from here, you've seen this. I'm seeing a lot of some dark clouds on our left side here. And it seems like there's been a lot of some rain. I can smell the rain that is coming towards us. What's your take? Do you see the rain coming to us or not?
Now this is seriously clear that it's going to rain. It is going to rain. The weather now is not so great, so maybe there will be some changes in this game. But so far, this is the second over. Yeah, the over of coffee is now ending, and the score is 10. So Leonard, a 10 in one over is not bad, you know. So this is a well start, you know. It's a good start from Team Rwanda. If the rain doesn't, but 90% it's going to rain. But if it doesn't rain, then I think this is a good start for Team Rwanda. If they continue like this, if they continue being patient and crossing like that, giving each one time to have that single, have that, yeah, it will come.
Okay, fine. I'm seeing a little some cool breeze coming in quicker towards us now from the other side. Yes, you have said, and now Dakwethin Lewis comes into play after 6 overs. You understand? After 6 overs, we'll be starting to talk about Dakwethin Lewis. If it rains as it stands, this game is going to be a rain off. There is no results. The team, they share the points. That leaves Rwanda still on the lead of 2-1. You understand? If it rains at this moment. But if we push up to 6 overs, if Rwanda does not lose a wicket after 6 overs, they should be on 38. After 6 overs, they should be on 38. Then if it rains afterwards, Rwanda would have won the game. You understand? Yes, so that's where the Dakwethin Lewis is going to come into play. But as it stands now, Dakwethin Lewis is not into play. If it rains now, the game is just a rained-off match. There is no result. So it's up to Rwanda now to keep the run rate above, so that when it rains, they don't have to be caught wanting. And in doing so, they also don't need to lose wickets. So this is also a good start from the two batters there. And they are running in between a lot between the wickets, big time. And that is a good approach, especially against a good bowler like Amalok Seimbi. You don't want to be trying to do so many things to him. If you do this to him, I think you put him under pressure. Then he tries to do a lot of things. So this is good. My main worry now with the opening number 3 is the rain from the sky. That's what I'm worried about for now. So it's things like that can happen. But otherwise, so far so good. These guys are doing it. That's a good ball again from Amalok Seimbi. The score is currently on 12 for 0 after 1 over. We are into the second over. We have got both Eric from Rwanda betting, Eric Dusi Gizimana, and Eric Nyomugabo betting for Rwanda. Cut short, hard for races away to the boundary. The fielder touches it. Can they get a third one? No, they can't. They settle down for 2.
That is good bowling from Amaluk, but Eric is not that easy. He's hitting the ball, he's seeing the ball, you know. And also, Leonard, it's so interesting how rain changes the game, you know, how rain changes cricket, because I don't think other games Or yeah, in other games, I don't think when it rains they keep they keep playing. So it's not the case in cricket, but the chances are for Team Rwanda if they play all the 6 overs, with this score that they have started with, if they keep scoring like this, and on 6th over, they will win the game. But if it rains, then they will share the points. I think that's how it is now.
Yeah, true, but I'm seeing some drops, and as you can see, the ground staff, I've seen the ground staff are running into the covers there. That really can tell you that they know where the rain comes from, and they tell you that anytime from now it can pour if you see them going to the covers. And like what you've said, we're now into the third over. The score is on 15 for no loss. Let's see what is going to happen now from now before it starts pouring. There's some slow drops that are coming up, so hopefully if it rains it doesn't affect tomorrow's game as well, because we still have got another game to play tomorrow from these two sides. They are playing the 5 T20 series between them. So currently this is the 4th game that they are playing today. Ghana batted first, then they scored 166, and Rwanda need 167 to win, and currently they are on 15 for no loss after 2 overs. And we have got some rain threatening us. And hopefully it's going to pass over, because there's been some big wind coming across. If the wind can just really keep pushing the clouds so that we can see this game to the end. But otherwise, there's been some good running in between the wickets from the Rwandan batters. It seems like they want to go for the score as quickly as they can without losing any wickets. So this is a good approach that they're using. Yesterday, they have chased 165. Can they repeat the same thing, like I said? Can they do it again? Yesterday, we saw again Rwanda winning the first game. In the second game, we saw Ghana coming in to win. Are we going to see the same thing that we saw yesterday, today?
So you were saying if the day is going to repeat itself, even the first day, that's how it went. The first game, Rwanda won, then the second, Ghana won. So I don't think today it will be possible, because now the rain is down, and but meanwhile, Godfrey was the one who is bowling. He's bowling well. Yeah, his ball is really good, and I see the two Erics are really managing, and they are communicating well. I see they are taking the responsibilities. Yeah. So let's see if it doesn't stop, then.
Chance of a run out there. Not out. Missed. See again, trying to steal that run on. And I can see there's a lot of huge wind blowing towards us, which means if they keep on blowing, they're driving the clouds away from the ground. Because the other part of the ground, it seems like it's open. There's no threat of rain, but it's just above us. But if the wind keeps on blowing towards us, it's moving the clouds away from the game. We might see the game continuing. But going back live again now, there's been some good running in with the wickets between Eric Niyomugabo and the other Eric from Rwanda. They've settled in, and they seem to be in control of the match. A good ball again, then they run in for one. Good strike rotation. End of the 30 over. The score is on 18 for 3 for no loss. And there's still some strong wind blowing towards us again.
And at the end of the 3rd over, the score is
so it's going to be interesting to see how these guys are going to go about their betting business. They've started very well. 18 for 0. It's a good start from the Rwandese, going at 6 runs and over. Just not far away from the required run rate, but if you keep it closer to that required run rate, you're not going to short off. So this is good from what Rwanda is doing. And I've seen now Ghana is trying to push in some overs. They've brought in some spinners, just try to speed up so that we can get this Daggett and Lewis into play. They're trying to bowl the next 3 overs as quickly as possible in trying to get Rwanda under the required run rate. Because this requires, after 6 overs, it requires Rwanda to be around about 38 runs without losing any wicket after 6 overs. If that's the case, and then it rains, then that means slipped miscommunication again, and we are sent back. And going back to Daggett and Lewis again, if it ends like this after 6 overs,
sinagufushiriza ngenda komakomeza uburyohe nk'ubu ni mu kunywa akantu ndimo ndagenda ngenda sopa temperature ni nk'iz'icyorezo urwo rukimo narushaka nditeye wazanga urushaka ntabwo ndifunga kuko burya binandinda kwiguma uburyo nkihamaye uburyo bwumva rero bituma nkwifuza sinzi kwegera agapace morera sayini zise sinzi kwifasha ububashe bamenya nanjye ucunze neza twarya akantu ijoro ntacyo mvuze neza abantu oh, your body is something I never miss. Oh, to my new come a cigar. Oh, your love is something I never miss. Yeah, Monica, 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 Kamata kiuno, kamata bega, kamata kichwa kando na bega, kamata mwili, chalega dega, wanatashuka chini unanitega, mwanita nikanua kwa kisafu cha kego, umeshakika, nami naleta nyumba ni mtange kwa kato nasema kamata, waka chini kamata, waka chini kama gari le vum 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 vum, mtoto mkali mchum chum chum chum, kiwanga ngari le ngum 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 ngum, na kamchinje mbali kwa rum rum, sa twende kama kama ne sakata nyuma kwa bamba kale kinoma, teke kata fanya unapata tasambuzi takata amego, katikati chini chini kamata, kasi kasi speed imeshirini kamata, na mimi ndizi kamata, kwa disana shika mwizi kamata, ya leo kipoko, malika nikanyama kwa kisambu cha koko, umeshakata, na mimi naleta nyundo ni mtanga kwa kata, nasema waka chini kamata,
tena nikizidisha ananambia koleza, nikitaka kusitisha ananambia ongeza, japo imethibitishwa ila itampoteza, ikipanda ni balaa, ikishuka ndo hatari, asijapata madhara, akaikosa na hali, ladha yake msala, shira ya Kizanzibari, na misimjimi wala, akitaka nampa ice cream.
Baby, when I look at you like that, baby, when I look at you like that, you make me warm enough and I feel like home. You know when I see how you love me, I can do anything just to prove you that my feelings we equal. Away, would you go away with me? Away, all time I have these things now I don't know. Sitaka kujendani, wawo tumanuza, if you want it I know. Since you go on shit, no way I give it to you.
Every time me a beg, I am down.
abwira bari abana abwira bafate cya gishashi abwira gatatu bafate gishashi
Watcha, tisa, bodyguard. Tama, kapurira kama bodyguard. Mototo, abonye mototo. Everybody kotoko, mabari kusoko. Umutos, nabonye umutos. Umutos, walai n'umutoto. Umutos, nabonye umutos. Umutos, walai n'umutoto.
Tunarebera hano iyo dutukura biba ari
Don urimo baracyakina na kamera
ni position ariko kamera ya mbere ntabwo itameze neza
kamera ya mbere ntabwo irimo mugura ivanemo ahubwo idashye umva ya mbere mugura mfatire ku makuru za kumara yaje mugura afata amakuru za y'abantu turayirangira twabemeyeho kabisa
kamba wenda nawe kusikiyo
birangiye tubirangize tugende setup isaba kwitonda yagize umuntu atari ngararenze ngo yagize umuntu atari ngararenze ngo babiri nagakora birenze nta birenze ni skateboarding nayo nayifitiye
no gutegura ibintu kandi
komenti zimeze gute ntabyo kwisaza
kwisaza gute
kamera babonye ni nyinshi
birangiye mwana ine nta kibazo wowe comeka umugozi aho mwana ifungura utugoro ntuziba hano
noneho se umugozi usubire umugozi umuyayi nidakora mwana
kugira igakora kandi wazamura uyu
zamura umugozi hano uri hano umugozi uri hano mwana.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our game. Team Rwanda has conceded the game, and Ghana has won their second game. Now they have leveled 2-2. See you tomorrow for the finals, tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.
What do you sound this? Hey, salsa. Waifashe. Yose yose.
Ikore end stream.
Boss.
Ntacyo yakoze ndagusa